things before we review our work for this week that I posted on the content section of Brightspace for Mr. I's class. Just at the end of the session, when we conclude, I would just ask you please to click on the leave button, and then once I see that all of the students have clicked on the leave button, then I can, then I'll exit our Teams meeting as well. All right, so thank you so much for joining me this afternoon, girls and boys, in Mr. I's class. I just want to go over the pronunciation of the questions and the responses to your work this week. And then again, if you have any questions, if you could, I am available on Teams tomorrow and the next day from 10 till 3. If something comes to your mind that you didn't have an opportunity to ask me today. All right, so let's just get started, girls and boys. Okay, so la première question, c'était comment t'appelles-tu? Alors la réponse c'est je m'appelle. So je m'appelle Angela, je m'appelle Hunter par exemple. Comment ça va aujourd'hui? Il y a tes réponses possibles sont ça va très bien, ça va bien, ça va comme ci, comme ça va mal, je suis excitée, je suis fatiguée, je suis heureux, et je suis heureuse. Remembering, girls and boys, that words in French are either masculine or feminine, and the first one that I typed there is the masculine form. So if you're a boy expressing that you're happy, you would use the first one, so je suis heureux, and if you're a girl, you would use the second one, je suis heureuse. Remember that if the adjective, for example, or the noun starts with an H in French, we don't want to pronounce that at the beginning. All right, so let's go on to the deuxième page, the second page. Quel âge as-tu? J'ai. So j'ai 9 ans, j'ai 10 ans. So you're telling me how old you are there. For numéro 4, nous avons quelle saison est-il? What season is it? So I gave you 4 possibilities there, but obviously for currently we would have la saison et l'hiver maintenant. The season is winter now. Okay, so a question that we always focus on when we begin our lessons each day when we're at the school is quelle est la date aujourd'hui? Remembering that we're going to be saying the day of the week, le jour de la semaine première. Now we're going to say the number, le nombre, le mois, l'année, et puis le jour. So par exemple, hier, c'était mardi le 5 janvier 2021, jour 2. Okay, quel temps fait-il aujourd'hui? So there's many possibilities when somebody asks you quel temps fait-il, what's the weather like? Probably most appropriate would be probablement il fait froid, it's cold, or il neige, it's snowing outside. Quelle est votre couleur préférée, your favorite color? Ma couleur préférée est, par exemple, orange, rouge, rose. Quel est votre sport préféré? Mon sport préféré est, par exemple, le tennis, le basketball, le volleyball, choses comme ça. OK. Et sur la page finale, nous avons quelle est votre nourriture préférée? It's your favorite food. Mon plat préféré est, par exemple, la pizza, les tacos, choses comme ça. Quelle est votre boisson préférée? Ma boisson préférée est, par exemple, le Pepsi, le Sprite, le lait, l'eau. Now, in terms of the sentence starters, this is just to kind of get you thinking, and so these are open-ended. So it's certainly not a right or wrong for any of these. It's your personal opinion. So, par exemple, le premier, j'aime, I like. J'aime le tennis, j'aime la pizza, j'aime les chiens, I love dogs, or j'aime les chats, I like cats. Pour le prochain, nous avons je n'aime pas, I don't care for. So something that you might not care for. In the example, Madame put je n'aime pas les haricots verts, I don't care for green beans. You might say, for example, I don't really like or care for snakes, je n'aime pas les serpents. So it's totally up to you there. Qu'est-ce que tu portes aujourd'hui? Excellent question. It's a question that we focused on when we did our fashion show and we did our magazine assignment where we looked at the pictures and we described what people were wearing. So par exemple, dans l'exemple que tu vois sur la page, je porte un pantalon bleu, un t-shirt orange et puis un chapeau noir. Et se souvient que le verbe était je porte. Quelle heure est-il? What time it is? Maintenant, je pense que c'est il est 12h06. As-tu des frères ou des sœurs? So do you have brothers or sisters? Frère ou sœur, sisters. The way you're going to remember that is because sisters in English starts with S, and in French, sœur for sisters starts with S as well. If you're an only child, you would say je suis seul. Je suis seul. And then, for example, for my example, I have one brother and one sister. And if you want to kind of expand your thoughts, you can also identify their names. So, par exemple, j'ai un frère, s'appelle Craig, et une sœur, s'appelle Susan. Quel est votre film préféré, your favorite film? So, moi, je pense que mon film préféré est Elf de Noël. I find Will Ferrell quite funny, so that's one of my favorites. All right, so girls and boys, that was just to kind of go over the pronunciation to make sure you're comfortable. I did put in an extension to ask your family members within your home the same questions, and then listen to the responses, and then write down what they say. It gives you an opportunity to continue to listen, to continue to speak, and to write down what you're hearing as well. So that's a great exercise. If you're asking, so we know that for sister it's sœur, for brother it's frère. If you're asking mom, so you would say for mom, the word for mom in French is mère, and then for dad in French it's père. You might ask grandma, for example, which is grand-mère. If you ask grandpa, grand-père. I was going to say if you ask the dog, but I don't think they'll respond. So it would be le chien for dog or le chat for cat. You can still ask them a question. It's good for practice, but all right. So girls and boys, I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. And you're welcome to check in with me tomorrow or the next day if you have any questions. I look forward to seeing you on Monday. Have a great day. Bye-bye.